Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you into the daily life of an at-home baker. I'm going to teach you how to properly make the batter, put together the pan, make the icing, and decorate the cupcakes like I would do in my bakery. To start out, you're going to need a mixing bowl, or a bowl, and a beater or a spoon. Then you're going to need a cake mix. This is my favorite brand. You're going to take it out of the thing. You're going to take some scissors, and you're simply just going to cut the bag open and pour the contents into the bowl. Next, you're going to need a cup of water, a third of a cup of oil, and you're going to need 3 large eggs. You're just going to crack and place into the bowl. And once you have everything into the bowl, you're going to take it and you're going to put your beater in the bowl and you're going to place it on your mixer. Here's my mixer. And you're going to turn it on medium speed for about 2 minutes or until your batter is kind of fluffy. Then let that beat, and while we let that beat, we are going to prepare our pan. You'll need a cupcake pan. You can use a 12 or a 24, and then you're going to need cupcake liners. I use the standard cupcake liners you can buy at Walmart, and you're going to fill each one of these with a liner. Next, you're going to need a spoon or a cupcake scoop. I use this. I love this. It's my best friend. Okay, my batter is almost ready. Okay, good to go. So you're going to take it. Okay, once your batter is mixed, you will have no more dry pieces. It will be nice and fluffy and it will still be pretty runny. You're going to take your cupcake scoop or your spoon, whichever you prefer. You're going to scoop them out till it's full, leveled off, and you're just going to pour it into your cupcake liner. Pretty simple. And while you're doing this, you can preheat your oven to 325 degrees. If it's a convection oven, 350 to get it to 325. And you're going to let the cupcakes bake for 18 to 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. I'm super messy with this. You should get roughly 24 cupcakes. Some mixes make less, some mixes make more. Scrape all that out of the bowl. Get all that you can. This stuff is too good to waste. I barely got 24 cupcakes out of that one. Okay, now that your pan is full and your oven is preheated, you're going to put them in the oven and let them cook for 18 to 20 minutes. When they come out, I'll get back with you. Okay. While your cupcakes are in the oven, you can begin making the icing. Again, you will need another mixing bowl. You will need 8 ounces of cream cheese and 1 stick of butter at room temperature. You will need a splash of vanilla. I don't ever measure this. I just go by it. Oh. Just a little bit. I like a lot more than a little bit. Some people don't. Okay. And then you're going to put this back on your mixer. And you're going to let it beat until it's nice and combined. Okay. Show you what it looks like once it's creamed together. It'll look kind of like this. Kind of stuck to the sides and really sticky. Okay. Once you get it to that point, you're going to need to get some powdered sugar. I just eyeball it and go with it. I would say roughly a pound if you're doing 24 cupcakes. All I have left. I'm going to say about that much in your bowl. You're going to put it back on the beater. You're going to beat it some more. If it becomes too thick, I take a glass of water. You can use milk. You just have to refrigerate it all the time. If you use milk or you use water, it can sit out for a few hours and be fine. I do a little bit of water in there, just so my icing doesn't get too thick. This is again a preference. And you let that beat until it's nice and incorporated and not too thick and not too thin, so you don't want it to run off your cupcake. But you also don't want it so thick you can't do anything with it. Okay, next step. Make sure when you know your icing is done, you can take the beater or your spoon. If you pull it up and it stands up, or it's thick enough to stand up, kind of like that, it's good. It means it's thick enough and not too thin. Or if you don't feel like making icing, you can do store-bought. Works just the same. Maybe add a little powdered sugar to it just to make it thicker. And now we just wait for the cupcakes to come out of the oven, and we need to put them in the fridge or the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes to get them fully cool before you ice them. If you ice them while they're too hot, they're going to melt. And then you're going to have a really big, sticky mess everywhere. Okay, now that the cupcakes are out of the oven, you can take a toothpick and you just simply insert it into the cupcake. And you pull it straight out, and if it comes out clean, which these sometimes come out with a little red on the bottom of it from the strawberry things in them. Kind of just stick it in another one and pull it out, and that one comes out clean. They came out clean, which means they are done. So now you take the cupcakes, and you take a wire rack, and you just simply place all of the cupcakes onto the wire rack to put them in the fridge or the freezer, whichever way you prefer. To do it, the freezer is a little bit faster than the refrigerator, and you just place them out and you put them in there until they're completely cooled. If they're not completely cooled, your icing will melt. Okay, now that our cupcakes are out of the fridge and they are now cooled, and your icing is ready, you can either do this with a Ziploc bag if you do not feel like purchasing an icing bag, which you can purchase these smaller. I just like the bigger ones because I can ice more at a time. You can get these at Walmart. And you will need an icing tip. It doesn't matter which one you like. It's just my preferred one. It is a Wilton icing tip. Okay. And then the same thing works with a Ziploc bag. You just cut the corner. And you open the bag. And you insert your tip, and you push it until it's in there and it's snug. And then you're going to roll the bag down. Make it easier for you to put your icing in the bag. And you're going to just take your spatula, scoop your icing up, and put it into the bag. Don't overfill your bag because it then becomes too hard to pipe and it becomes a mess because you're squishing it out of every side possible. So just put enough in there that you can handle. Sometimes it's better to start out small and work your way up until you get used to handling larger amounts of icing. Okay, I think that's good enough for me. You fold it back up, and then I kind of shake it down in there. Got icing on the bag. Hang on, wipe that off. Then I grab it like that, and I just simply push the icing down in there. And you squeeze, and then you twist it up here super tight. That way no icing comes out up here and pops out and it helps with the pressure on the bag to pipe smoothly. Roll it, and then to ice the cupcake, we're going to start with this one right here. You just go in a circular motion, and then you pull up. And you just keep doing that with every cupcake. And you can apply more or less icing depending on your preference with icing. Some people like more, some people like less. So you just kind of go with your preference choice of how much icing you would prefer. An air bubble. My icing. Okay, now that y'all have seen how to make the batter, prepare the pan, make icing, and correctly ice a cupcake, you can now not only enjoy your delicious cupcakes, but now you can make cupcakes on your own that taste just as good as the bakeries. Who knows? You may be better at it than what you thought you were. So, now it is your turn to get into the kitchen, roll up your sleeves, and make some awesome cupcakes.